Folks, this video is about farming and farm life and the realities behind what goes on a farm. It's not cruel, it's not mean, it's life, it's death, it's part of what goes on here on the farm. So just want to let you guys know, if you decide you don't want to watch this, turn it off now. This is what's going on here on the farm. This is real world, real life, and a real bummer. Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to the farm. Today is the day that something bad has happened here on the farm. It's just part of farm life. It's part of living here on the farm. There's life and death. We've had a death on the farm. We'll come back to you here in just a second and we'll talk to you a little bit about what's happened. So hopefully this doesn't happen to you. I've heard of this kind of thing happening before. We've lost one of our cows. It was the youngest cow, and you're going to be very surprised at how this happened. It just is totally a fluke incident that I honestly don't understand how in the world it happened, but it did. We turned our back for just a few minutes and cow died. That's it. So come along today as we talk to you a little bit about raising your herd. If you're just getting started with your cows, we'll talk to you a little bit about safety, about what you need to do to protect your cows, and what to expect. Such a disappointment today. All the adult cows are coming up here now. I'll show you real quick. All the adults are coming up to feed right now, and the babies are all coming up, and the donkeys coming up. So see you in just a second. We'll tell you all about what just happened. Trying to figure out the best way for me to approach this to let you guys know. We've lost our youngest calf. Our youngest calf got hung up in the water trough, which absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. It just absolutely makes no sense. We're going to take you over there. We're going to show you this. So if you don't want to see this kind of stuff, this is real life. This is real farm. This is what's going on. And it's life and death. And no other place on earth is more life and death than here on the farm. Life, death, injury, equipment, all that stuff. So this is just part of it, and I want you guys to learn from me and to learn from, I wouldn't really call it a mistake. I would just say it was a mistake on the part of the baby cow. It was a very odd fluke incident. I don't really get it. I honestly don't get it. But again, no better place to teach children, to teach you and I as adults, to teach anyone about, life and death. What's going on? Real life, real death, real farming. This is it. So we'll take you over here and show you what happened. Even the cows are curious. They're smelling the smell of the baby. Yep. Get back. Yep. So this is Mama. This is our first cow that we bought. We bought Mama as a cow-calf pair, and Mama's baby is inside the water tote. The calf is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 150 to 200 pound calf. The age of that calf is somewhere has to be near the 2.5 month range. Now when we first got Mama and calf from the auction, Mama and calf did well. They got here and I never ever saw the baby cow who's in this tote right here. We put another tote on top of it so that the cow stayed out of it. But they just didn't seem right. The calf didn't seem right. And this is something that needs to be a lesson to you guys as well as myself. Beware the cows that you buy at a livestock auction. Oftentimes these cows that you see at a livestock auction are cull cows. Cull cows meaning they have trouble with birth. They have trouble with raising their babies. They're a high maintenance cow. They're a grumpy cow. They're something with a bad temperament that can hurt you. And or maybe they got paired up with a young calf that actually was not that cow, was not from that cow. In other words, I don't think the cow we bought from the sale is the mama of the cow that's in here. I'll take you over here and show you. So what had happened was, well, let's just go over. I don't want to lose animals on our farm, and you'll never meet anyone more concerned about their animals than a farmer, and more concerned about their land and what's best for the land and what's best for the water and what's best for the soil. You'll never meet anybody that's more concerned about that kind of stuff than a farmer. inside here is the calf. I've just gotten home. We basically turned our backs on the cows. We came up here, we fed the cows like we normally do every day, turned our backs on the cows for about 2 hours. Heard no mooing, heard no ruckus, heard no issue of any sort other than coming back up here and finding this cow dead in this water tank. Now I've got to take the water tank, dump out the water tank. I'm not going to show you all the gruesome details here. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to bury this cow on the other side of the farm. But lessons learned. So these are 100-gallon Tartar Farm and Ranch water tanks. And this is a 40-gallon water tank, a rubberized water tank. This was for the smaller calves, and this is for the adults. So was the one that the baby's in. That's for the adult. Now, why in the world did this baby calf go to that water? And I want your guys' opinion on this. Please post comments down there. This is real life, real world farming. Why did that baby calf, instead of drinking out of this smaller container that it could easily reach without having to, get up on it, why would it go into here? Why in the world would it go into a big stock tank like that? I have no earthly idea whatsoever. I do know what I'm going to do to prevent this is I'm going to weld a piece of iron across the top of these stock tanks so that the cow can only get its head down in there, and that way maybe we won't have this problem again. Why in the world that baby calf got inside, let's see here, it's uncovered a little bit. Why in the world that baby calf got inside that stock tank, I will never know. I just will never know. So this is my message to you. This is real life. This is real world. This is real farming. When you go to a sale lot and you buy your cows at auction, I just advise against it. I advise against it. I advise against that entire system. And you might be a cattle farmer and you might have been farming cows for years and years, and that's fine. I think people are culling their cows, and this cow is a nice, big, healthy mama cow. I think she's pregnant. She looks pregnant, and I don't think her baby is the one that's in this tank. I think they stuck another calf with her and ran her through the market. I think she was a cull and the baby was a cull. Maybe the mother passed away or something like that, and this calf took up with that mama. She's upset, but she should be like moo, like pining for that baby, and she's not looking for it. She's not pining for it. Whenever we called the calves up here, and this is kind of long-winded and I'm sorry about that, but I want you guys to learn from this just as I'm learning from it. When all these animals come running up for food in their feed trough, and we don't really grain them a lot, we're just kind of training them to follow us. The baby calf was the last one. Every single time, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Sometimes it would be way off over the hill here, and mama cow just showed no interest in the baby. So it's really strange, really weird. When you buy a cow from the sale lot, buyer beware. Buy your cattle from a reliable source. I'm reading a lot of books on cattle. I'm learning a lot as I go here. Hopefully, at some point, we're going to go up and we're going to visit Polyface Farm. We're going to talk with Joel Salatin. I want to spend the day with him, and I want to learn, and that's what this is all about. Buyer beware, and if you have big stock tanks like this, and you've got young calves, I've never seen this calf even remotely near the big water tank. She's always drank from the big water tank. Like, I've seen her dip her head down, but this cow would have to put its whole front legs all the way over in there in order to get stuck, and the water is only about 8 inches deep. So the cow didn't die from drowning. The cow died from getting tired from trying to escape. So in the bottom of each one of these stock tanks, I'm going to do a run of skateboard tape, that gritty, gravelly tape. I'm going to tape that down after I clean it. That way, if something gets over in there, it can get traction and kick its way out. And I'm also going to weld a little bar across the top to where one cow can get one head in, and we won't have this problem again. So, lessons learned, guys. It's not a happy day on the farm. Every day's not a happy day here on the farm. Guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate you for watching the channel. I hope you learned a little bit of something. Buyer beware when it comes to buying cows from the sale lot. And protect your cows. Protect them from getting hung in a water trough. Why in the world that cow would be in there? Guys, please post comments down below. Tell me what you think. Why in the world that cow would have gotten stuck in that water trough, and maybe it was just too weak to get out. Maybe another cow butted it and it kicked it over in there. I don't know. I don't get it. The cow's been here for a month or more. Doesn't make any sense. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me here on the farm today. This is the reality of having land, having cows, having livestock. Anything, it's like having babies. They're just always trying to get into something that's going to hurt them. It's a sad thing. Thanks a lot, guys. Keep us in your prayers. Please pound the like button, subscribe to the channel. Pound the like button, not because you like what's going on, but pound the like button because this is life lessons, and hopefully we all learned a little bit of something from this. We'll see you next time on Stoney Ridge. All right? Woo!
In the land of the free and the home